Welcome back to the Benchwarmers season.
And welcome. The show brings you game one of a big 4-game set. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on San Diego. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Joe Adell.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
So almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Jonathan Diaz. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And down on strikes he goes, and one out now. Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki.
One ball, 2 strikes.
That smash towards center. Gore makes the grab on the run. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Nico Hoerner.
Well, this guy's been hitting the ball out of the park. He's really making every at-bat count for something. And on-base percentage just under 500 over his last 10 games.
On the ground out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
I didn't know which guy I was
controlling. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Been a real struggle on the mound early on, Singy.
Yeah, having a hard time finding that rhythm, and it's starting to look like a game where the bullpen could get a lot of work.
Here's a 1-2. Got it by him for the K. One left for the Cubs. Half inning complete. We've got no score.
Alright. We got guys playing all over today because
back here at the ballpark,
my guys are
pitching for the Cubs in this one, Javier Assad. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out.
Turn you guys off for a sec.
Man. Wow, pretty impressive.
Kind of catch us up where we are. We are now in May, and we are 10-17. I'm not like horribly upset at the progress we're making. But we got to turn it on in May. Anthony Bemboom. Doing the catching today. And slamming balls foul. Yeah, some of my lineup isn't producing as... I mean, they're producing how they should, realistically. May is going to be a month of me playing and trying to win ball games to keep us competitive. We are 8 games out of first. But we're not in the bottom yet. The Mets are still doing worse than us.
Batting third. Second base.
So we're 4 games out of the wild card. We're going to do some damage still. You know? The season ain't over yet. There's a lot of games to be played. Justin Foscue. Next time the announcer says his name, I'll listen. Because he hasn't been that bad as he grounds out to third, and we are out of the first. Jonathan Davis is pitching today. His ERA is sky high. And that is mostly my fault. Because I accidentally quick managed in his first game of the season. Left him in the entire game. And he pitched well until like the 6th or 7th, and then he got pummeled, so. Feel bad for this hombre. I really got to get his ERA down a little bit, so hopefully you see some strikeouts like that to Dansby Swanson. And he can get us like 5 or 6 innings of shutout baseball. Got Terrence Gore playing center today. Just because he's the speediest. He's usually a left fielder. But he's got speed to burn out there, so I felt confident putting him in center. And my other guys in left and right have better arm strength. Williams over to Benji Battle over there at first. And we're in the bottom of the 2nd. Still no score. Get those bats in gear, boys. Greg Jones is up. And a little bloop over to first base. 1 out. Greg Jones retired. And here's Joe Adell, who we saw at the beginning. Has been putting on a little hit spree. Oh, and a nice stop at second. Robs Joe Adell of our first hit of the game. And here's Benji Battle, still looking for his first Major League Baseball hit. And is that it? That is it, and it looks like it's going to be double, maybe a trip. Nah, we're going to stay at second here for Benji Battle's first Major League hit. Welcome to the team, buddy. Plenty more where that came from, right? Give me that ball. I trust you. I trust you with that ball. It's going to be valuable one day. People will look at that and go, wow, the first of 5,000, right? Here's Terrence Gore. Getting a little bloop single. Nope. Got by the center field.
The way you work it,
No beauty.
I got to bag it up. I like to.
Still no score, and we enter the top of the 3rd. Oh, shit. At least we keep him to a single. Yeah, that is an error. Benji is so short over there at first base. You can't throw him balls like that. Man, Luke Williams, you were the guy on my team who I'm like, I gotta get rid of you anyway. Not that that error is your fault. You weren't the one who hit the button at the wrong time. Keyboom does not have enough time to go to second, but he will go to first and pull the runner off the bag. Oh, 2 errors gets us 2 base runners. That's fun. Again, I can only be mad at myself. I will hit the button a little better next time. That is right to Davis, who fires at the 3rd. Ain't moving. But a good throw over the 3rd. Holds the base runner at second. 1 out. 2 men on. Cody Bellinger at the... Yeah, shit. We should have eaten that, but I already committed to throwing to second before I saw that Benji bobbled the ball there. No replay of that? That's alright. Alright. Bases loaded jam. Get yourself out of it, man. There's 1 out. You need a strikeout and a ground ball. That's what we're going for. Oh, nice. Wasn't in the location I was looking for, but a curveball in the dirt sends down Patrick Wisdom. Base is still loaded, but now there's 2 outs. I like them odds a little better. Let's go to that curve one more time. And it's right up the middle where I have nobody. And Terrence Gore is way playing on the warning track. So get that into third so we at least save a run. Alright, well, they got overzealous and tried to push 3 runs across, but we held them to 2. And now it's 2-0 in the bottom of the third. Up comes Carter Keyboom. The Boom Brothers, one of the Boom Brothers. Oh! Look at that boom! His 3rd home run of the season? His 3rd home run of the season. I player locked with him once, and I hit a home run, and then I hit it. So yeah, I've kind of been keeping track of Carter Keyboom's boom bombs, as I call them. Alright, let's get back in this game now. We don't need to shoot. Brennan Davis hitting 345. This is my little rookie phenom here. And he pops out. Luke Williams. One of the 3 errors we got last inning. Let's see if he can make up for it. Shouldn't have swung at that. And it rightfully pops out. And that brings up Anthony Ben Boom, the other Boom brother. Let's see if he can match his bro. And one more coming. What you got? Spam number. Bloop! Nope. No bloop. But we do get 1 back. Watch it fly. We're back in this. We just got to win some ball games, man. Here's the top of the 4th. Please get that. Okay. That was in the yellow. Gotta keep it in the green, but at least it ain't in the red. One man on, 1 out. Top of the 4th, Matt Mervis.
Honey, I'll be seeing you down every road.
Strike out from Jonathan Davis.
Get my things, but I can't let go.
So he gave up the 2 runs. Well, wait, were those earned runs? Because it was all errors. Yeah, 2 runs, but no earned runs. So the ERA is not affected. Still getting that down. One of the main goals. Because you're a better pitcher than your ERA and your stats. It might lead people to believe. Alright, we are back in the bottom of the 4th. And that brings up Justin Foscue. One of our rookies. Oof.
1 ball.
A lot of my team is rookies. Last game he went 0 for 3. And that could not get down. Why would it?
The batter, number 15. Designated hitter.
And that brings up Greg Jones, another one of our rookies. We got a young team here. Is that going to drop? That does drop in for a nice bloop single. Greg Jones over at first. Now my team should be named the Speed Demons because we got so many guys with elite level speed on this team. Fuck. Quick counts got me. We do get a stolen base, but we also strike out. Because I realized at the last moment that since I have quick counts on, he was already in 1 and 2 count. So probably not the best idea to steal. Or at least I should have taken that pitch because it was right on the outside. And Benji Battle strikes out to end the 4th. Yeah, I'm sad about it too, man. So, yeah. What are you gonna do? The struggles. Alright, let's bring John Shelby and Chris Singleton back in here. Let them do a little play-by-play for a while.
New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Back up the middle and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now Seiya Suzuki clips the corner in the count 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go.
Horner on the go. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That gets down for a hit. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. One away, runners at first and third. Patrick Wisdom, the next come to hit. Next pitch inside. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That's what we're going.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Diving, and he can't make the play. In comes the run from third. It's 3-1.
3-1.
A swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. And all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now at the plate, Christopher Morel. Bellinger over at second. Wisdom at first. One gone. Swung on, popped up left side.
Boom.
And the infield fly
rule is in effect.
Dansby Swanson stands in, kicks and fires. And a count 1-2. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches.
Yeah,
1-2 here. Out towards right center field.
Look at Gore's speed.
Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. One run is in.
Look at his arm.
Now 2 runs score. It's 5-1.
All right, it's 5-1 in the top of the 5th.
2-run triple.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Runner at third, 2 away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pitch count's getting up there now.
Oh, this game's
not
getting
saying
away
that's
from
the
me.
reason for this walk.
Real quick.
This is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Here comes a 3-2. Knocks that one away,
This is
and
over
we'll do it
100
again.
pitches. I just want him to finish the inning.
And they're all loaded up.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Junior Fernandez into the game.
And he steps right into a bases loaded jam where this game could kind of get blown wide open. Just needs one out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup coming up.
The 1-1. Ground ball right side. Battle steps on
That's
the
all
bag,
we
and
needed.
that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch to end the frame. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cubs lead this one 5-1. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Terrence Gore.
Hitting 250. He got 6 base hits. I usually bring Terrence Gore as a pinch runner.
And that one is
Can
lifted
he
in
get a
the
little
air.
bloop single and then steal third base? Oh, he's going to
Dive,
second.
and he can't haul it in. Safely into second. He's got a double.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
I just wish you had better contact.
Bullpen action for the Cubs. Tyler Duffy throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Boxberger getting cranked up as well. Swing at a ball popped up. Swanson moving under it.
Even
Drops
for
into
Terrence
the
Gore,
glove.
that is not deep
And
enough.
there's one down. So up next, Brennan Davis. He's 0 for 1.
I have the fastest man in the world on third base. Someone get a base hit.
The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Or at least something deep enough into the outfield to get him home. He'll tag. Don't worry.
The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
You just got to get it out of the infield.
The pitch.
That ain't going to do it either.
2 down. So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Luke Williams. Bounced up the middle. Throws to first. What a play to end the inning.
Can't believe we threw away that opportunity.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in is the speedy Nico Horner. And it is 2-1.
You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. That's back-to-back singles for him. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Horner stands at first with 1 out. Next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. Horner on the go. Ground ball right side. Over to first. Bellinger is gone. 2 away.
No time to get 2 on that. Runner in motion.
And next for the Cubs, Patrick Wisdom. 1 for 3. Next pitch is popped up. Battle under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Cubs lead it 5. Tyler Duffy taking over on the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now the number 2 hitter, Anthony Bemboom. Hard hit right side. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And 1-2. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Keegan Thompson throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Greg Jones digs in now.
We got 4 hits,
The wind
guys.
of the pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field, and it drops in.
We got 5 hits.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
And here is Joe Adele. Into center. Bellinger in a full sprint. Grabs it on the run. And that ends the inning.
Just trying to put him in motion.
We go to the top of the 7th. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Christopher Morel. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And a pitch.
Honey, I'll be seeing you down every road.
And now it's even up.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Davis makes the grab. 1 down.
Tell you who's been pretty awesome out of the bullpen. Junior Fernandez.
Here's the left fielder, number
What are you at? 270?
40. The 1-1. On the ground to first. And it goes just foul. Morel over at first with 1 away. Grounder might be 2. 1 at second. And it's a double play to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning stretch time. The Cubs are on top 5-1.
An empty space. There's nothing left here to remind me. Just a memory of your face. Now take a look at
Welcome back. And now here is Benji Battle.
The first base.
Here's a 1-1. Fly ball center field. And it falls. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the center fielder, Terrence Gore. Substitution being made at first. On to pinch run, Dylan Thomas.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitch.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Bunting for a hit. Bare hand scoop. But no chance. That's an infield single.
Beautiful
This is
bunt.
a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Smallest base hit you're ever going to see.
Stepping in, Carter Kieboom. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Thanks, John. Thanks, John, for telling me how ugly that swing was.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Two on, one out. One out. Runners at first and second. Next pitch way upstairs. Struck him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball. So the batting order turns over. Now here is Luke Williams. Pinch hitter coming on, Didi Gregorius. Looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. Two on, 2 outs. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Comes through with the RBI. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter. But when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
So Brad Boxberger rolls into the game. Now here is Anthony Bemboom. On the ground, right side. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's 5-2. Major League Baseball is on the show.
But I lost it somehow. It must have been love. But it's over now. From the moment we touched.
So remaining in the game defensively, Didi Gregorius taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Also into the ball game, Tyler Heineman. He takes over as the new first baseman. And here's the first baseman, Matt Mervis. Victor Arano gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swings and misses. Going to count 1-2. Got him swinging. Miguel Amaya now at the plate. 1-1 now. Slapped foul.
I like that sneer for you, Victor.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. At the belt and fires. Grounded out to Kieboom. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Got to take my time on that play.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Now it's going to be Nico Horner. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And that's a little high.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got him. That's the 3rd out. Cubs are down quietly, and it remains 5-2.
As long as the stars are burning.
All right, nice
New
quick
pitcher
inning.
in the game for the Cubs,
From
Mark
Toronto.
Leiter Jr.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity
Let's
right
warm
now.
up Melanson just in case. You never know what could happen. All right. Justin, you were 0 for 3 today.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Meanwhile,
Yeah, I
activity
swung
in the
middle of
bullpen.
where that
Adbert
started.
Alzolay
Started
getting
up here,
ready
and
to
ended
go.
down here, and I swung right there.
Out to short. Swanson fires across the diamond, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Greg Jones. The 2-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Next offering upstairs. In the air, left field, number 40 on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. 2 out. Space is empty. Now the left fielder, Joe Adell.
All right, Joe. They said you
Swing
had
and a
some
high fly
shit.
ball out there towards left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, and now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Gore makes the grab, 2 down. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4 hole, Patrick Wisdom. And now 2 balls and a strike. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No
Last
runs,
chance
no
for
hits,
romance,
no
boys.
errors. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. The Cubbies out. Adbert Alzolay comes on now.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw sails over his head at first. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base. And usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
I got pitchers who are faster than you. Not by much, but a little. Daz Cameron is my fastest.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Pinch running here, Daz Cameron. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. couldn't catch up to the heater. Now the third baseman, Carter Kieboom. He's already homered in this game. Swings and misses. 2-2. High fly ball down the left field line. Number 40 under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away. And that is the ball game.
I didn't tag.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
And your final score, 5-2. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Do I get to see the whole thing? He throws the third, and the guy's like, oh, no, he threw a second, and we just tag him out because he didn't actually tag up on the base, and that's the end of the game. Yeah, that's a pathetic ending to the game. Okay, so we lose 5-2. Like, part of me is happy we're not getting just obliterated in games. But it'd be nice if we could win some games. Alright, so we're going to player lock. Yeah, because Mengden is pitching. Hell with that. Who needs a little help? Or is someone who we might be able to hit some balls with?
A bigger house, ain't have a girlfriend, but the bitch is out. Chanel croc bag, shit ain't even out. With the gold chains, Himalayan Birkin cocaine.
Hello and welcome to Franco Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Benchwarmers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. Today's starting pitcher, Daniel Mengden. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
Taya back to work. Willie Calhoun, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
are down 2-0 in the bottom of the third. Willie Calhoun do something.
And he grounds one to the right side. Horner over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the left fielder, Willie Calhoun. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Willie
All right. Don't care. Don't care. Don't
Calhoun
care.
stands in
Need a
here.
hit. Need a big hit. Tie this game up, Willie.
And a pitch. A swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
That's embarrassing.
That one out to right. Suzuki on the move. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the
Well, we're
end
getting
just a
better
little bit.
contact. And
Big spot here, bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out, and now Willie Calhoun. And a base hit on a line. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
okay, and now I'm playing. All right, that's perfect. Terrence Gore is pinch running. Benji Battle is pinch hitting.
Gore on the run. They pitch out. Gomes.
You can't even get me on a pitch out pitch.
Runner on the go again. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice
This
job.
is how
to
we're
get
going to win
third.
ball games.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Up the middle, and he knocks it down.
Come on, Benji. Come on, Benji!
First ball game. And the Cubs strand the tying run on base to win it.
Shit! Corey Abbott got the loss, gave up 2 hits and 2 earned runs. Gee, I wonder what he did. Sounds like he gave up a big home run ball. Alright, let's finish this up against the Cubs. Alright, Matt Peacock. Pulled a couple of runs. Man, I don't think I've seen a game that has been like, even when I've player locked or quick managed, like we get to the 5th inning and it's 8-0 or something. So I'm at least happy about that.
All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab, Matt Peacock. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Happ moving under it, makes the catch, and there's one gone. Base is empty with 2 away. Daz Cameron at the plate.
Oops.
Whatever.
Whatevs.
Is it cheating to play on amateur as player lock? Yes, it is completely cheating. But I don't have a problem with it. I never play a full game on amateur, but I will do a player lock on amateur just to get like a friggin' base hit with a guy. If he's struggling, I'll do it. Also, like, I gotta win some games, man. Bam. Alright, there's a base hit. And, of course, since I have running turned off, we're gonna lose this game because that's gonna be the last thing I do. And the Cubs win again. Alright, we cannot get swept. We cannot get swept. We have a 4-game series. We've lost the first 3. Guys, we are pathetic. I mean, we are the Benchwarmers, so it makes sense.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Oh, no. Let's all been through that over just contract place Luke Baker. Okay. How's my guy? Luke Baker. Alright, you'll be back. And then we'll have to send somebody down. I'm not sure who. Let's hit some balls. Let's start a Smears on the mound today.
Made of finest silver from the north of Spain. A locket
Not lighting the world on fire.
of a man that Brandy loved.
But could be worse, I suppose. Again, it could be worse. All of this, take it with a grain of salt, it could be worse. We're 10 and 20. That's not a great place to be. But we'll figure it out. Okay, so when I said that we don't get blowed out, apparently we do sometimes. This is what I thought every game would be. It's like I just get to the bottom of the third on a simulation and it would be 12-0. But luckily this has been out of the norm. So this is just going to be a freebie. I'm not going to like cheat and get 13 home runs. But I'll try to get some good solid contact for Carter Keyboom. Just to boost his average a little bit. If I can even do that, you know? That's the thing, when I'm playing with scrubs like this, I don't even consider playing on amateur a cheat. Because it's like, if you're an amateur, I'll be an amateur. We'll all be amateurs. Really, the only difference between amateur and veteran is all the pitches are in the strike zone for amateur. So you have to swing at everything, or you will strike out. And that's kind of how I play anyway. So it's just a little bit of an advantage to me is that they're not throwing me great pitches. They're just throwing me pitches that I can feasibly hit. I'm not getting destroyed by a stupid slider. And I go 0 for 4 too, so, again, not really a cheat. It's the bottom of the ninth. We got 2 men on base. Hey, there's a base hit for Rebby. Is it going to be 2? Nope. But we do get 1 RBI for Carter Keyboom. Not a wasted day. A wasted game. You went 0.2 innings, gave up 4 hits, 4 walks, and 8 earned runs. Someone gave up a grand slam, it appears. Okay, so Andrew Banda's got a little thing. Gregorius is going to be out for a day or 2. Alright, that's alright. Alright, that ends this series. Not the best. Did I say not the worst? No, we're the worst. Now we're in last place. Actually, no, we're tied with the Mets for last place, so. We'll turn it around. We'll still turn it around. We're going to turn it around.